guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So we're going to be playing with a full face of new products, testing them out, first impressions, reviews, the whole way through. You guys have seen these videos before. I just really love to sit here and chat with you guys and play with new makeup. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I've got a lot of new releases, a lot of new stuff from Sephora, and a lot of really hyped up products that I'm really excited to test. So that's pretty much it. I've got no idea what my face is going to look like when we're done. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see. But if you are interested in hanging out with me, playing with some new products and hearing, I don't know, my first impressions and thoughts on those products, then please stick around. All right, so first up for the skin, I have a primer here from Laura Mercier. I have tried Laura Mercier primers in the past, but never really had too much luck. However, this one is really, really highly rated. So it's their Pure Canvas Primer. It's a hydrating, silicone-free formula, which I like the sound of. It says it will prepare the skin for seamless makeup application. It visibly smooths the complexion, locks in hydration. Basically, I think the idea of this is it's kind of like a moisturizer mixed with a primer. It'll give you really hydrated skin, but without feeling heavy. So we'll see. This here is what the packaging looks like. It's all white, Pure Canvas Primer. And I'm assuming it's a squeezy. Yeah, it's just like a little squeezy tube. So let's see. Oh, it definitely looks like, you know, a standard moisturizer. It's got that kind of gel sort of texture. Let's see what this one's actually like. Oh, that does feel amazing. So lightweight on the skin. Doesn't really have a scent at all. I do like how this feels so far. It's like really, really, really highly rated. So I was really surprised to see that. I was like, oh, I need to test that one out then. All right, so that's absorbed really, really nicely. It's actually given my skin quite a sheen. Can you see like the sheen that it's given? It's given it like a glow, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like particularly over heavy or over tacky. Okay, next up for foundation, we're gonna be testing this one out from Zoeva. This is their Authentic Skin Natural Luminous Foundation. This is another one that's really highly rated. A lot of people are obsessed with this and swear by it. I believe it's meant to give, oh, it's infused with rosehip oil. I do like that. It's meant to have a weightless finish and give your skin a real natural luminosity. I really like the packaging. Like the packaging feels really, really nice. It does remind me of NARS packaging though. I think it was the Radiant Matte or something. I can't remember. Oh, so it's sort of got like a medium runny kind of texture. This may not be the right shade, to be honest. I'm gonna start applying. I figured it was a good idea to use like a natural radiant foundation over the top of a radiant, like sort of hydrating primer. Seems like a good way. You guys, guess what? The wedding planning is finally happening. I know you're probably all like, girl, we've waited our entire lives for this, but like it's actually happened. And I'm pretty sure Brandon and I've got a few more things to confirm, a few more things to lock in and stuff. But I'm pretty sure Brandon and I are going to get married this year on our 11-year anniversary. How cute is that? I'm so excited. I mean, to be fair, the last year in Australia, it's been pretty much impossible to organise a wedding because of COVID. All the venues were shut, like there was nothing open. You couldn't go and meet with anyone. You couldn't go and inspect a venue or tour a venue. Like we would have definitely done it last year, but absolutely there was no way that that was possible. But things are finally open and it's actually happening. I'm so excited. This foundation looks beautiful on the skin. It's so natural, but it's got a really nice amount of coverage. I feel like it's made my skin look really glowy. It doesn't feel heavy or sticky though. It's really, really beautiful. All right, for brows, I've got a couple of products to try and I'm pretty dang excited. So I've had my brows microbladed. I get them done by Kim from Luxe Brows and Lashes in Melbourne. She's actually like, she's the queen of brows. She just does the most amazing natural job. You'll know what I mean if you've seen their Instagram. Go and check out their Instagram. It's just at Luxe Brows and Lashes. Just the most beautiful, natural, feathery microblading you will ever see in your life. It's incredible. But anyway, she's just recently launched her own range of brow products and I'm so excited to try them. Like if these are as good as the work that she does, I'm going to be obsessed with them. So first up is the Slim Brow Pencil and I'm assuming it's a little wind up. Yes, it's a little wind up pencil. Ooh, it is super slim. Do love that. And then we've got a spoolie on the other end. So I'm going to use this to fill in my brows. I want to keep my brows quite natural today. She's got a brow soap and I've never used a brow soap and I'm so excited to try it. It gives you those really awesome, like super, super fluffy looking brows. I'm just going to use this one to gently fill them in. Oh, this is really nice. It's got a really nice powdery kind of finish. I hate brow pencils that are like really sort of oily and you very lightly touch the skin and it just goes everywhere. That's not the case with this one. And it's leaving really natural little brow strokes. Oh, I do like this. Can definitely see me using this one more. All right, next up, the brow styling soap. Okay, next up, her brow styling soap. I've seen so many videos on Instagram about brow styling soap. Really excited, hoping that it'll make my brows look really insanely fluffy. We all know that Nikkia lacks a little bit of natural brow hair. They look sparse. Okay, so this comes with a little spoolie and then this is the actual soap. I've wet the brush because that's what the instructions say to do. And then you're meant to dip the brush into the soap to lightly coat the bristles. I've honestly never done this before, so I do not know what's gonna... Oh, okay. And then you brush it onto the brows starting at the base to flick them upwards. Oh, whoa. Okay, that definitely makes your brows all stand up. That's amazing. Normally brow gels, like I can coat my brows in them, but then they just fall straight back down. Like this stuff's sort of like a little bit sticky, a bit tacky, and it makes the hairs completely stand upwards, but at the same time, not in a way that looks bizarre. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at the difference. So here they are combed upwards compared to not. They look so much fuller and so much more fluffy. Oh, I love this. Soft natural brows for the win. We like. Okay, moving on to eyeshadow. I have got this eyeshadow palette from One Size Beauty. This is Patrick Starr's brand. It's only just recently-ish launched. It's definitely only just launched into Sephora here in Australia. And a lot of people are saying that their products are really, really amazing. And coming from Patrick Starr, one would assume that it would be. Like, he's so talented with makeup. It's incredible. So this is their Visionary eyeshadow palette, and I believe it's a 15-color palette. All right, so that's what she looks like on the outside. It's pretty basic packaging, but it is quite pretty. Like I do really like the look of it. Let's have a look on the inside. So these are the colors that come in this one. Definitely a really great one for every day by the looks of it. Let me know what you guys think of this color palette in the comment section down below. Now I'm kind of wanting to do something a little bit more natural today because I have this cool little thing from KVD Vegan Beauty, a Dazzle Stick. It's like a shimmery eyeshadow. I'm excited to test that one out as well. So we're just going to create like a sort of soft, smoky blended kind of base with some of these neutrals, I think. And then we'll build on it with the other eyeshadow. I don't have a new eyeshadow primer, so I'm going to be using my fave Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. You guys know I'm obsessed with this stuff. And I'm going to take that on our cream blend brush. And I'm just going to very quickly prime my lids. This stuff is amazing. And it has overtaken my fave MAC eyeshadow base. It blends so well and it lasts so well. It stops my shadow from creasing. It's just amazing. And it really covers up everything on the lid too, which I love. Also, this brush, look how easily it blends out eyeshadow primer. You know how normally you're left with like streaks and like patches and like there's bits missing on the skin? I created this brush specifically to give you the most airbrushed finish. It's also really amazing for blending out concealer. So if you have trouble blending concealer, you know, around your eyes or, you know, on blemishes around the face or around the nose or wherever, it just gives the most beautiful, 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 beautiful airbrushed finish. I love it. So dragging that primer a little way onto the inside of my eyes to help me look more awake. All right, going into this eyeshadow palette now, I think I'm going to start with Soft Serve, this medium taupey kind of brown. I am going to be using all of my own Nikkia Cosmetics brushes for this tutorial. I will link them down below. This is our diffused crease. It's a really, really good blending brush. Oh, that's actually a lot deeper and a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. That's okay. We can make it work. It's blending really nicely. Like it looks very smooth on the lid. Definitely deeper on the skin than I expected though. Moving on to the other eye. So yeah, anyway, I think I found a venue for the wedding, a stylist, a photographer, a celebrant. I still need a caterer. It's all just so exciting that it's finally happened. I cannot wait to be Brandon's wife, but I've got to tell you, you guys, I am going to be a mess. I am going to, like, even just thinking about it now, and I'll try not to do it on camera, but I think about walking down the aisle to Brandon and just seeing Brandon's face, and I want to cry. No, I'm not crying now. I am just going to be a mess. Like, I'll cry the whole way down the aisle. I'm probably going to cry the whole way through the ceremony. I'll probably be crying the whole way through the wedding photos, the whole way through the reception. Like, I'm a monster. I'm so emotional when it comes to Brandon. Like, it's out of control. And I'm just going to have like this big puffy red swollen cry face the whole night. I'm mixing Booked and Mango together now just to create a little bit of warmth, and I'm just going to run that through the crease as well. This is our diffused crease brush. It's a little bit smaller than the last one, and they've all got tapered points, so they're all really good for small petite eyes as well. I said that to Brandon the other day actually. I was like, honey, you realize like I'm just going to cry the entire time? And he's like, I will be crying the entire time too, don't you worry. And then I was like, well, what about the photos? Like, you're going to have, you're going to look back at our wedding photos and I'm going to be like, ugh, and like with this big swell. I'm going to look like I've been bitten by a bee and I've gone into anaphylactic shock or something, honestly. My face swells up so much when I cry, and I'm an ugly crier too, got to tell you. But he's the absolute sweetest, and he said the idea of wedding photos is to, capture memories of the day. Like, you want to remember exactly what it was like. You want to look at the photo and feel everything that you were feeling on the day. And he's like, so if you're crying, and he's like, I love you when you cry. I think you're still beautiful when you cry. But he said, if you're crying on the day, then I want you crying in the photos, because I want to look at the photos and for it to be, exactly how it was. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. You're so beautiful. And he really just is the most beautiful human alive. He's so perfect. I can't wait to be his wife. I just can't wait. All right, taking our pencil brush, I'm going to go into this taupe shade. It's called Taupe of My Game. And I'm going to smudge that through the lower lash line. All these browns sort of once all blended together on the lid, like they kind of start to look exactly the same. Gonna go back in with that pencil brush and back into this deep sort of tan. It's called Booked. It's like a matte brown. And I'm gonna really pack that right in the outer corner and sort of blend it up into the crease just a little bit. And then going back in with the diffused crease, I'm just gonna blend that out. Honestly, it looks really pretty. So far, like that palette a lot. Okay, moving on to this Dazzle stick. So this is a long wear eyeshadow. It's from KVD Vegan Beauty. And look at this. One of the Poms has decided to enjoy this as a snack today. They were all in here before and it dropped onto the ground, and like they're so quick, they're like lightning fast. I've wrestled it off Annabelle, and it's only the box that's seen better days. So this here is what it looks like. It's a little cream eyeshadow, but it's in like a stick form, and it looks super, super, super shimmery. Oh my God, look how pretty that is. Whoa, okay, that's beautiful. And it's meant to be really long wearing, so I'm excited to see how this one goes. I think my eyes are too small to be able to apply it directly from the stick. So I'm going to use a brush. I'll use our flat shader and see how this one goes. It's not really picking up on a brush that well. Maybe it'll be, oh no, we're okay. Ooh. Okay, that's really, really pretty. I'm talking about weddings and I feel like I'm straight up doing like a bridal makeup look. That's what's happening here. So anyway, like I was saying, last year, because all the venues and all the suppliers and everything was shut, there were no wedding fairs, there was no trade shows, there was pretty much, there was no way to plan a wedding. So I feel like, the third year of our engagement, I had an excuse. But for the 2 years before that, I got to tell you guys, I've never once in my life been a wedding person. Like, how there are girls who are a wedding person and then there are those who are not. Girls who since they were like 5 years old knew exactly what their wedding was going to look like, what style they wanted, what theme they wanted, the venue that they wanted, the wedding dress that they wanted to wear. Like, I have never in my life been a wedding person. I don't know, like I think weddings are beautiful and everything, and I'm so excited to celebrate our marriage and to celebrate our relationship and stuff. But planning a wedding, it's just really not my vibe. It's really just not my thing. So as far as, the list of priorities, and especially with launching Nikkia Cosmetics, and we've been working on so many exciting releases and I've been so busy with work and stuff, like wedding planning on my list of priorities was honestly much closer to the bottom. We're finally ready to do it now and we're so excited. Overall verdict on this shadow is it's beautiful. It's got a really foiled effect. It looks really pretty on the eyes. I do quite like it. It may have added like a little bit of texture on my eyes though, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's not too bad. And I'm gonna leave the eyes at that. Like I said, I kind of want them like more low-key, romantic sort of looking. So moving on to mascara, I'm gonna finally try out the Fenty Beauty mascara. This is called their Full Frontal Volume Lift and Curl Mascara. I've heard really, really, really amazing things about this, so very excited to see how this goes. The packaging's beautiful, by the way. Look how pretty it is. What does the brush look like? Oh, it's quite a big brush. Oh no, hang on. When you turn it on its side, though, it's much skinnier. Interesting. Let's see how this one goes. I'm just going to apply a couple of coats and then I'll probably pop some lashes on as well. It is a really nice dry formula, so I'm not finding that it's making a mess everywhere. Oh, yeah, you can definitely see that on the lashes. Whoa, okay, I really like this mascara. It's done an amazing job on my lower lashes as well. Ooh, very, very nice. The thing about me, and you guys know with mascaras as well, I need to see if they smudge and transfer. So many mascaras smudge and transfer because I got oily skin and quite small eyes. So very curious to see how this works. I am going to be wearing this makeup for the rest of the day, so I will update you on whether or not it transfers. But love the formula and love the way, you know, that it looks when first applied. Looks really, really nice on the eyes. So I'll do the other eye off camera and then I'll probably pop some lashes on as well. All right, so eyes are all done. I ended up going with a really natural, fluffy pair of lashes from our natural set. It's a 5-pack set with basically 5 like really, really natural, fluffy kind of lashes. Great for smaller eyes as well. And great for when you want something that's like really flattering but not too OTT. I'm really happy with how the eyes are looking and I'm still obsessed with these fluffy brows. They look so good. So back onto the skin, and like my skin's so glowy as well. Look how glowy it is. I have got an OG favorite from MAC here to try out today. So this is the MAC Studio Fix Perfecting Stick. This is another makeup artist favorite and everyone that works at the MAC counter talks about this like it is the holy grail. I've never tried it. I've never used it. I've got the shade NC25 and basically it's meant to be a crease-proof long wear concealer that's really, really good at brightening under eye circles and that will also hydrate the skin for 8 hours. So excited to see how it goes. It's in like this chubby crayon kind of size. Great probably for in the handbag for when you really want to quickly touch up. But let's see what the formula's actually like. Oh, okay, so it's looking a lot more pigmented than I kind of thought. Normally, you know, products that are in sticks like this, they're normally, you know, a little bit sheerer, a little bit more, you know, light to medium coverage and natural. This one's actually got quite a bit of coverage. So I'm going to put it underneath my eyes. I do feel like this is the right color too. And then I'm going to go down the center of my face. And also down here, just to sort of highlight the entire T-zone area. It's really kind of creamy and emollient. Let's see how it goes blending out. I'm just using our Pro Perfecting sponge. It's the same sponge that I use to apply the foundation. Ooh, okay, that blends out like an actual dream. How have I not known about this? How have I not used this before? It's blending out really, really well. And especially for something that's in like a cream, you know, like a stick formula. I don't know, normally I do have issues with these kinds of products because I feel like you blend them out, but then it leaves patches of kind of, you know, areas on the skin where it hasn't really blended out at all. Okay, this is really, really nice. Will it stay looking nice? That is the question. Let's go in and set everything down. So for setting powder, I'm going to be trying out the new one from, again, One Size Beauty. This is their Ultimate Setting Powder. It says it's a super fine 14-hour long wear blurring setting powder for a light bake to a heavy cake. Okay, now this is the shade Translucent, and I've got to tell you, it's tiny. It's the tiniest little jar. Is this a sample size or is it normally this size? I'm not even sure. So picking that up on my sponge, I'm going to press it into my skin. It's definitely setting the makeup down. Oh no, but I'm not sure if it's the concealer or if it's the powder. My under eyes are looking really crepey though. Oh no, no. Oh, it's made my under eye look so crepey here. No, I have to go somewhere after this too. I'm not sure if it's the concealer and the powder reacting together or if it's just the powder and my skin. I obviously, you know, don't have perfect smooth skin. I'll zoom you in so you can see what I mean. See here, like there's all like this crepiness and texture, and it's sort of gone all like kind of patchy-ish. It has happened on the other side, but nowhere near as badly as this side. Oh, I hope I can fix this. I may, doesn't look good at all. Just really, really crepey and lots of texture. Oh, it's happening here too. Might be even the foundation maybe. I'm not sure what it is. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to hold off on blaming the powder at this stage because I'm not 100% sure if it was this, whether it was the foundation, the primer, the concealer. I will test all the products separately with products like other products that I love. But, I mean, things didn't, you know, start to look really bad. And there's so much texture here too. Until I had powdered it down. So I'm not really sure. No. Okay. We're going to press on and keep testing more products. So next up for the cheeks, these brand new releases from Ofra, and these actually look really, really, really cool. So these are called their Blush Zur. They're Blush Zur. So basically it's a half pan, like it's got 2 shades in it, and it's a bronzer and a blush. I quite like the idea of this, and this shade here, Crew, I'm pretty sure is for medium skin tones. So this is what the packaging looks like. And then this is inside. Look how pretty that is. It honestly looks beautiful and really flattering sort of colors as well. It's nice to see a bronzer and a blush in a pan because it's always blush and highlighter. Like people never do it this way. And I actually prefer it this way because this is just, you know, so versatile and you can actually do an entire eyeshadow look with it too. All right, so I've picked the bronzer up on my angled contour brush. I love this brush. Like, honestly, if I wasn't marrying Brandon, I would marry this. Legit. Actually, so back to the wedding. I'm trying to fill you guys in on, like, I get so many questions. So I'm trying to answer all the questions that you guys ask. As far as changing my name, I will be changing my surname to the same surname as Brandon. I know, you know, sometimes it's not even, like, done traditionally that way anymore. Oh, yeah, this looks beautiful on the skin. Love. Yeah, I know that it's not traditionally usually done that way so much anymore. Like you don't even have to change your name if you don't want to. But it's important to us for when we do start to have children that we want our children to have the same surname as we do and like to be a family unit. I would honestly change my last name to Brandon. I would be Nikkia Joy Brandon. I don't know if you guys know, but Joy is actually my middle name. A lot of people think that, you know, like my channel name is just like a made up name. It's legitimately not. It's my first and middle name. I gotta tell you guys, this bronzer is stunning. It is so smooth. It is so flattering on the skin. It is so easy to blend. It looks like it's been sprayed on, like it's just that airbrushed. So yeah, legally, I will absolutely be changing my name to Brandon's name, but I'll still just be Nikkia Joy. Like that's, you know, that's what I'm known as. That's what people know me as. That's what you guys know me as. I'll still be the same as far as that goes. All right, gonna go into the blush side of this now. It's like this really pretty, it's like an apricot kind of color. It's really, really nice. And as far as walking down the aisle, I'm actually going to have my mum walk me down the aisle. I know that that's, again, you know, not traditional. It's not usually the way things are done, but my dad's completely out of the picture. I have had nothing to do with him for many years now. And to be quite honest, I don't want to have anything to do with him. And my mum is the most amazing human in the world. And she, like her on her own, like she makes up for, she's worth like 50 dads, honestly. She's incredible. So she's going to be walking me down the aisle and I'm so excited about that too. I'm so lucky. Like my mum, she's an actual angel. I have so much respect for her. And honestly, like everything that I've achieved in my life and, you know, who I am as a person and stuff, like I'm just so lucky that I had her influence and that I had her to learn from and her to raise me, because I would not be anywhere near where I am today without her. She is amazing. Yeah, this cheek compact may be a new fave. It's honestly so pretty. It just looks so soft and flattering on the skin. I love. All right, moving on to highlighter now. I have got the Fenty Beauty Fairy Bomb Shimmer Powder in the shade 24 Karat Ray. This looks really pretty. I have tried another of these before, but I'm not sure. This might be a brand new color potentially. It looks really beautiful though. It's like this really amazing shimmery gold. Got a bit of champagne through it too though as well. It's so nice. So I'm going to take a little of this on our precision highlighting brush. I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know. This is going to end up all over my face. So I'm just going to dust off the excess in the lid. And then I'm going to apply it. Let's see. Oh! Yeah. Okay, we are not playing around there. That is intense. That is an intense moment. Look at that on the skin. That might actually be a little too intense for me. I do prefer my highlights to be a little more toned down. So just go easy with this one. Like definitely a little goes a very, very long way. It is very, very pretty though. It's actually quite finely milled too. Cupid's bow. Oh! Okay, I've been wearing this makeup now for how long? Would we say 20 minutes, 30 minutes max? The mascara is transferring and smudging everywhere. Fenty, I expected better from you. Not okay with that. That's a shame because it gave my lashes so much volume. Oh no, why? I'm taking some of that shimmer powder and I'm just going to pack it on the inner corner and kind of over the top of where it's transferring to try and make it look a little bit better. Because it is legit transferring everywhere. That's such a shame. I mean, at the same time, you know, I will still test the mascara alone with products that I really love as well. Because it could be the concealer, it could be the powder. You just don't know. But yeah, first impressions wise, it is transferring for sure. And then last but not least, to finish, we have a liquid lipstick from Bobbi Brown. I have not tried anywhere near enough Bobbi Brown products. Their stuff is so nice and this packaging is stunning. Why have I not? Oh, this color is literally exactly the same color as my nail polish. Did not plan that at all, but not mad. I'm really curious about this. This is their Luxe liquid lipstick, but it's a high shine liquid lipstick. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know what this is going to be like, but very, very excited to try it out. And honestly, packaging's beautiful. It's a little glass container. It just feels so heavy and luxe. It's beautiful to look at. Really, really nice. And also applicator wand. Love the shape of this. It's like a triangular shape. So it's got a really fine tip. Hopefully it'll be good for applying around the Cupid's bow and getting a really clean line. Oh, and the color of this is Au Naturel. So applying this on the lips. Oh, that's a really pretty natural color. I'm curious as to whether this sets down because if it's a high shine liquid lipstick, like normally a liquid lipstick is a liquid lipstick and it dries down matte and it stays in place, but this is like a high shine one, so I'm really curious. Love the color and honestly love the formula. It applies so well. So this here is the finished look. Overall, there were definitely some really beautiful products in today's video, but very unhappy with how my skin is looking. Look, I've definitely got texture, we've got crepiness happening, and like I said, I just don't know which product it is. As far as standout products today, that brow soap, absolutely amazing. The blush this thing by Ofra, the blush and bronzer duo, absolutely amazing. Just so soft and gorgeous on the skin. And this Bobbi Brown liquid lipstick, it's honestly the prettiest. Like it just looks so beautiful on the lips. I love it. I'm not sure if it was the primer, the concealer, the foundation, or the powder that made my skin look like this, but I will update. And obviously I'll be keeping an eye on this mascara as well because it is transferring. What the hell? But I do think overall the look came out looking really pretty. I honestly feel like I've done bridal makeup today. Accidentally. And I do have a bridal makeup tutorial coming because I know there are a lot of DIY brides eloping at the minute because of, you know, the situation in other countries. It's coming. I've heard all of your requests and it's definitely coming. But please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Let me know all of your thoughts on how it turned out. What do you think it was that caused this? Like at what point do you think that it started to go sour? I'm not sure. Have you tried any of these products? Do you love them? Do you hate them? I want to know everything. Like I always want to know. I'm so like inquisitive. I'm nosy, okay? I'm nosy Nikkia. But give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye.